It's the Internet Marketing Action Plan for Ready to Go Resumes by Gerard Anderson. The audience of Ready to Go Resumes is fairly large. The individuals in need of a job or resume revision for statistic purposes are going to be 17 through 60 years old, gender male and female, and the target income audience is middle class, but not just limited to the middle class. The intentions of the audience is to purchase a resume to land a job or update their resume by having a critique. The customer roles and personas is competitive, spontaneous, humanistic, and methodical. The marketing approach for competitive is a strong UVP, which should be development to target that persona, targeted through the headlines and taglines of the web page, which shows the competitive advantage Ready to Go Resume has over its competition. Spontaneous marketing plan to be marketing resume templates, resume development completion timelines, and marketing cheap products. They usually go for that. And the humanistic is through social media profiles, which can help develop that relationship between the organization and the buyer. And finally, the methodical marketing approach is examples of completed resumes posted online and an explanation of the development process. The broad market campaign, the campaign is going to be ran through Monster.com. The goal is to have a display ad in the header of the resumes page of Monster.com. The headline will read professional resumes, professional careers as shown in Figure 1 example with the call to action button. With this marketing approach, the best case scenario is to convert at a rate of 1%. The ad budget is $200 and the cost per click 40%, cost per visit 16 cents, which brings us a revenue of $1,612.50 with 13 conversions. The worst case scenario, of course, is 0 conversions. And the effect of the 0 conversions, with the ad budget being $200 and 40 cents per visitor, will bring a return, or actually a negative return of negative 16 cents. The target market campaign, the message of its display ad is to target that market and reach out to the customers who are in search of resume writing services and career coaching help while searching for jobs on the job board monster.com. In the best case scenario, the conversion rate of those customers is 1.5% with a budget of $550 and cost per click being 73 cents. Cost per visit 31 cents, brings us a revenue of $3,386.25 with 26 conversions. The worst case scenario, with getting no reaction, no conversions through the target market campaign, will put us at negative 31%, or excuse me, negative 31 cent, with that ad budget still being $550. Through the intention-based campaign, I'm going to be using the keywords resume writing, resume development, and professional resume. The keywords selected are provided by Google AdWords as the most popular search keywords for resume writing. Ready to Go Resumes will monitor brand awareness by monitoring keyword search. Figure 3 shows the best and worst case scenario. Best case scenario with a budget of $500 and cost per click to be 25 cents, and the cost per visitor 23 cents. The revenue that it should bring us is $5,676 with a total of 44 conversions. In the worst case scenario, with that ad budget still being $500, will be actually negative 23 cents. The email campaign, Ready to Go Resumes, will be using Monster.com for their email newsletter sponsorship. It is Monster.com's own newsletter community they have there on the site. The placement of the display ad would be at the footer of the newsletter. The main goal is to connect with the reader after reading the current newsletter. To remain the last thought that they have in their mind is seeing the Ready to Go Resumes logo. The best and worst case scenarios would using a budget of $150, cost per click being 3 cents, and cost per visitor 3 cents. The revenue in the best case scenario is $16,366.88 with a total conversion of 127. Worst case scenario with using the same ad budget of $150 will actually lead us to negative 3 cents results. Finally, the landing page. What success looks like the Ready to Go Resumes is getting to the conversion page, and that is the ultimate goal there. The assumption is that customers are looking for a new job, so they seek resume or career services to help them on their way. What will be tested is the home page and career services page with a fractional factorial multivariate test, which will be ran on both pages. The goal is to understand the audience better and identify the highest areas of impact of each web page by discovering where on the site they're coming from to land on the conversion page. So on the left is an example of the home page, and on the right is the example of the career services page. And we're basically testing which page gets the most activity, which leads the customers to that final page to make a purchase.